Welcome to this episode. We're at a truly dizzying moment in the world of AI, where just last week, from May 18th to the 24th, news exploded from every corner.
Wow, really? It sounds like, keeping up with this pace is a full-time job, right?
Exactly. It's like, you're hit with so many developments that you almost can't, catch your breath. And we're here to cut through all that noise and get to the meat of what's actually shifting our digital landscape.
I'm really excited about that. So, where do we start? Maybe with the big reveal at Google's I.O. conference.
Yeah, Google's I.O. was, a deep dive into AI. It was pretty clear that AI isn't just another feature anymore. It's become the, foundation for all their announcements.
Right.
Like embedding AI right in the core of Google Search, transforming it into something conversational.
So, instead of, just these static links, you're saying users can now have a back-and-forth conversation with Search?
Exactly. In the US, for instance, you now interact with Search using Gemini. It's like, you get follow-up interactions, almost like chatting with a super knowledgeable buddy.
Yeah.
Say generating automatic charts for finance data or sports stats on the fly.
That's pretty cool. It sounds like it's going to, speed up our access to key information. But I wonder, does that take away from the process of researching multiple sources?
Well, there's some concern about that for sure. But think of it as a shortcut that gets you the gist quickly. It's not the complete formula, just efficient access. Plus, there's more with Gemini 2.5 Pro and this, deep think mode tackling complex problems.
Deep Think? Can you explain that a bit more?
Sure thing. Deep think mode is this experimental feature where the AI, explores multiple reasoning pathways much like a human would when solving a tough problem, like advanced math or really detailed coding challenges. Sundar Pichai called it a significant leap forward in AI reasoning, and it's truly something to watch.
Right.
It's like AI thinking twice before delivering an answer.
That really rewrites the rules for what we expect from search engines and productivity tools. Speaking of tools, what about that Notebook LM mobile app?
Oh yes, that's another cool development. Imagine you upload your documents, research papers, reports, you name it. And the AI not only, gives you a concise summary, but even generates audio versions so you can listen on the go. And even offline, which is a major plus for busy professionals and students.
That sounds perfectly tailored for our fast pace. Now, shifting gears a bit, there was some wanna watch tech with Google's Project Aura and Android XR, right?
Definitely. Project Aura is all about smart glasses, a partnership with XRO. It's basically about having Gemini's AI capabilities right there, overlaying information on reality. Imagine, getting directions or product details directly in your field of view while you're out and about. That's true augmented reality.
Yeah. So, it's like magic, blending the digital with the physical seamlessly.
Exactly. And it goes deeper. Think about AI-powered shopping. Within this conversational search, Google's embedding features that help with product comparisons and even virtual try-ons. Like having a super smart personal shopper that knows your tastes. It really could, revolutionize online shopping. Fine.
Interesting, but isn't there a risk that, making shopping too easy might nudge us to overspend?
That's a fair point. There are definitely trade-offs. While it simplifies finding the best deal or the perfect fit, it also raises questions about consumer behavior and privacy, especially when personal data drives these
I
recommendations.
see.
Balancing innovation with responsibility is always key.
Now, I've also heard about Flow AI for filmmaking. That sounds like it belongs in a sci-fi movie.
Haha. Yeah. Flow AI is actually transforming video creation. It uses Google's AI models, VO for video, Image 4 for text, and even Gemini to generate short video clips from text or images. You provide the ideas, and the AI stitches them into longer scenes. It's like having a digital director at your beck and call, and
Yep.
even handles sound with V3 integration.
That's a game changer for the creative industry. Switching over to Microsoft, their Build event was all about rethinking work productivity with AI, correct?
Right. Microsoft really doubled down on AI-augmented workflows at Build. They showcased the new Copilot multi-agent orchestration. Imagine having not one, but an entire team of AI agents, each specialized in tasks like writing, data crunching, planning,
Yeah.
and more. With Copilot acting like the manager of this temporary AI workforce.
That sounds simultaneously awesome and a bit, intimidating. How do we ensure developers stay in control?
Well, Microsoft emphasized it's all about augmentation, not replacement. In GitHub, the AI coding agent works within a sandbox, logging everything for review by human developers. It's meant to take the mundane off developers' plates, letting them focus on innovative work.
Right.
So it's more of a partnership.
And then there's that surprising twist. Google's Gemini showing up in Microsoft's Chrome browser. What's your take on that crossover?
Yeah, that was unexpected. If you subscribe to Google AI Pro or Ultra, there's a Gemini button right in Chrome, helping to summarize web pages and clarify info across tabs. It's a neat collaboration that shows, even competitors recognize the value of making AI more accessible in our daily browsing. It's like a win-win for users.
Now, let's talk hardware for a minute. NVIDIA at Computex, right? They really seem to be laying down the foundation for future AI developments.
Absolutely. NVIDIA's keynote was all about AI becoming as vital as electricity. Jensen Huang painted a picture of a potential trillion-dollar industry just for AI infrastructure. They're pushing the idea of AI factories, partnering with Foxconn in Taiwan, and even TSMC to build massive AI supercomputers. It's the backbone powering all these software marvels.
And then there's the NVLink Fusion and Blackwell chip architectures. How do these play into this big picture?
NVLink Fusion is, all about avoiding bottlenecks in data centers, a key for handling huge AI models, while Blackwell represents their most powerful chip yet, from cloud systems right down to personal developer workstations. It's like bringing the horsepower of supercomputers into everyday use. A real democratization of power.
Incredible. And wrapping up with OpenAI's moves, such as Codex. That tool is designed to be super agentic in coding, right?
Exactly. Codex is a fully agentic coding assistant. Think of it as a smart buddy that can write, test, and even iterate on code with minimal intervention. Plus, there's that intriguing vision of ChatGPT evolving into a digital memory, storing and analyzing your digital life to offer, hyper-personalized assistance.
Right.
Though that admittedly stokes a lot of privacy debates.
Absolutely, and that aspect really challenges us ethically. While it's impressive, it makes me wonder if we're compromising too much on privacy in our quest for personalized tech.
That's a valid critique. There's a fine line between a helpful digital companion and an invasive system. Balancing innovation with ethics is crucial as these systems become more integrated into our lives.
Yeah.
We need transparency and safeguards as these technologies mature.
Before we wrap up, were there any other noteworthy items we should touch on?
Definitely. There were some interesting, side notes like Anthropic launching a bug bounty program to preemptively test their AI safety systems, and Google DeepMind's AlphaVolve, which is like AI designing its own algorithms for optimization tasks. Also, xAI published system prompts for their Grok chatbot on GitHub, a move toward greater transparency on how these AIs are instructed. Plus, a study on AI persuasiveness showed these systems can, beat humans in debates when armed with personal info.
That's a lot to unpack. Clearly a turning point, right?
Absolutely. The overarching message is that AI is evolving from a tool into the very fabric of our digital experiences. Whether it's in search, productivity, creative content, or infrastructure, AI is interwoven into every layer of our lives.
Right.
It's as if you're stepping into a future that, is being built on the fly.
So, for our listeners out there, if you had to pick one single AI development from this past week that you think will have the biggest impact on your life in the next few years, what would that be?
Well, that's a great question. I'd say the shift towards immersive, personalized AI, be it in search with Gemini, AI-enhanced shopping, or even a digital memory integrated with ChatGPT, could really transform how we interact with information daily. It's about efficiency, personalization, and even creativity.
That indeed sounds transformative, but it also demands we stay vigilant about privacy, ethics, and making sure we don't lose the human touch.
Exactly. It's like, having a super smart assistant is awesome, but we must harness this power responsibly. The next few weeks will be critical in observing how these technologies are adopted and regulated. The stakes are
Right.
high and the pace is breathtaking.
Thanks for this deep dive. It's been a whirlwind, but incredibly insightful. For our listeners, keep your eyes on the rollout of these technologies, from Google's AI search to Microsoft's Copilot and NVIDIA's groundbreaking hardware developments.
Absolutely. Stay curious, stay critical, and always think about how these advances will weave into your daily routine. Until next time, keep thinking about which AI development will change your world the most.